Okay, we're going to show you how to use a nearpod. You start a new class, a new lesson, or create. And you add your first slide, or you can drag any material you have here and it will put it here and make it into a slide. But let's have a look at the options. You can add content. And the first one is to add a slide. Okay, we can just call it whatever we want. We can change the layout of the slide. 2 titles, 1, whatever. We can have a background, picture in the background if we want. And we can add audio. We can preview anything. Let's leave it with here. If I say I want to do Tapiot of Hebrew, and let's say I want to add a picture, we can add any image. And so there's an image of Tapiot College. I can drag my own, or I can choose here. This is not the type of image I was looking for. Here we go. Further down, Tapiot College. Here we go. Tapiot. Save. Okay. We can change the size of the picture here, how we want it. And there's this new thing here called adding a GIF, which is a picture that moves. You can try that option as well. Okay, so let's say I like this picture, I save, and I see I have one slide, and now I add a slide. The next option, I'll show you quickly, these are 3D options. You can add anything like this, like whatever we did in class, but you can choose having the earth to see the earth, or a great white shark, that's a nice one. You've got ancient times, human body, whatever you want. So we can preview it. You see it's what you want. You can just move it around. Yeah, look at the big mouth. And then if you want it, you do done. Okay, that's one option. Let's go back and choose another option. Add content. And then we've got this thing called sway. Do you remember I told you when it gives you information slowly, and we've got different things to choose. Butterfly one's beautiful. Different things about heat waves. I showed you the pyramids, but you can choose historic events, countries and continents. Let's go to, for example, if you're teaching about Australia or England. And this is a great sway. I can preview it in a minute. Okay, I wanted to show you to preview it to you. But anyway, remember more information comes on the screen gradually, and the students can learn about it. Let me go on to something else I can show you in a minute. Another option for adding a slide in the content is a field trip. Remember, these are 360 degree pictures, and they have a tremendous selection. So if you still, what did I choose before? If I choose London, I can get all different pictures of London, and I can choose the one I want. I think I had Australia before, so let's go back to Australia. And I've got all these choices of different places to visit in Australia. A giant koala. Let's have a look at this one. Preview it. Can't see any koalas. Can anyone see any? I can't see any koalas. So let's choose something I want. These beautiful caves. Okay, we'll look at the caves. Okay, so that gives us a field trip. So we've got the beginning, the sway, the field trip. All the time we can add a slide just with some writing. Okay, I'm just going through the content, but you have to You can add a slideshow with a number of slides, a video, an audio, or a PDF viewer. The other option is to add web content straight from the web, a page on the web that you might want. Okay, so just put here the site you want to go to. And the other options are activities. You can have an open-ended question, a poll, quiz. Okay, let me show you an example of a poll. What's this animal called? Okay, we can add a picture. Okay, find a reference picture. Okay, for example, and then an answer. Kangaroo, koala. Okay, it's 2 answers. You can add math symbols, that's interesting. So what is this animal called? And save. You can add answers. Okay. So I said I was going to do about Australia, right? So we're Australia. Another option is we've added a poll. Another option, as we saw, is to draw it. And so they can actually draw something about Australia. So this option, you just have to write a question here. You can have a picture here, an empty picture that you want them to fill, like, or you can have a question. Definitely, I would put a movie here beforehand, so you've got, and all I have to do is save, and I have an empty page. Okay, and they can draw any animal they want. Now, let's say I wanted to add a movie, add slide, add content, and I want to add a movie, video. So I can look for a video about animals in Australia. Okay. Okay, this looks like an easy one for children. I choose it, I can watch it. Okay, looks okay. I mean, obviously you have to look at the whole thing. I'm saving it. Save. Now I want the children to see the animals before I ask them what's this animal called. Okay, and before they draw. So you just drag it along. And this cave one isn't right. I need it's not a good one to choose. I should change it. Anyway, then the last one, an activity. So I done draw it, and the one I showed you in class was collaborate, where everyone writes a notice on the board. We've got fill in the blanks, and this is a cute one, memory test, where we can add images. So we can just have different animals, like koala. I'm going to see all these cute koalas. And put this koala here, like this one. Then we get 2 koalas. And then I can have words as well. Textile. I can have this one. I can write here kangaroo. That doesn't really fit in. Maybe I should do smaller letters. Anyway, kangaroo. And then I can keep going, and this one could be a picture of platypus. Platypus. Okay. Is it platypus? what animals we have in Australia. We have frightening ones as well. So you can keep going with different animals and different things. And you can actually have it as a final question, or you can ask them to find something as well. So you have different choices, and you have to say, like, that is the final question. Please all cards. Okay. Got koalas. That's what we got in Australia. This might be a better picture for this one here. It shows the different states. And let's look at the Great Barrier Reef of Australia. It's a nice one. Okay. And the last question could be, with these pictures, it could be which animal lives on the land and the sea? And the answer is the platypus, for example, and then you've done it. I'm not sure if you played the game first of all and then whatever. Okay, so I've made this, finished it, okay, save and exit, or you can preview. If I preview it, I can see the whole thing from beginning to end. This is the last slide. This is how you do the last slide. Here we go. So I can remember it. No. I wanted just to finish it for you so I can we can see the last question, what happens. No, koalas here. Koalas here. You can see how terrible I am at this. Where was this one? It was the kangaroo, and the platypus. You made it, and then show questions. Which animal lives on the land and the sea? So this is the answer. Check my answer. Well done. Okay, so that's how it works. Let's go back to all the other things we've put in. Okay, so once you've finished, then you'll need to make it finished, save and exit, and give it a title, and blah blah blah. You can say grade, whatever it is, save and exit. You have to choose this. Okay, 5. And English language. Save and exit. Okay, and then what you need to do is if you want us all to see it, here it is, you have to choose student paste, and then give us the link for the student paste so we can all see it. If you choose live lesson, we can only see it when you move the slides. So you choose student paste and you put it up on the site. Okay, enjoy. Bye.